Hello, everyone. It's Tean from Diamond Cut LLC, and today we have a big interview for you guys with Micheal DeAngelo from Hayward, California. We talked about the Bay Area, some of his interests, his top three movies, and what makes his visuals so special. Man, just happy to have you on. I've been checking out some of your music, some of your visuals. It's definitely dope, man.
Thank
Definitely
you.
dope. All right, so let's get it.
Thank
Let's get straight into it, man. Describe growing up in the Bay Area. The Bay, you guys have a very immersive and influential culture. So just describe growing up in the Bay.
you. It's weird out here, man, but like in the best possible way that you can mean that. We moved out here like when I was just going into high school from Norfolk, Virginia. So to catch the vibe at that time is right when the hyphy movement was popping off. You know, your artists like E40 and Too Short had been making music, but it's really when I guess you could say the youngins, the generation before me, has started just like going hard and making their own culture out here. So coming into that and seeing a whole bunch of like hardcore cats with like Hollister shirts on and bright colors, and they dreads is dyed blonde and all this, and the music was a little different, the dancing was different. It was a little bit of like a culture shock, but once you get into that vibe, bro, there's nothing like the hyphy movement. There's nothing like the Bay Area culture and everything. Because even if you black or green, if you from the Bay Area, there's this like overarching type of like just culture that we have. Even the white people got swag out here. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? So once you get all that, you just also take different bits and pieces from different cultures, different music, and so that just makes you just an eclectic person already, just coming from the Bay.
Okay, dope, man. So describe that though. It had to be, somewhat of a culture shock coming from the South in Virginia. You go out west to the Bay Area. So how was it adjusting?
Um, from just everything, it was definitely a learning curve because even like the school system is different. You know, you go from learning, or you come from one of the original 13 states and blah, 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 the Dixie line, all of this until now you got to learn about California uh, um, history and stuff. And shoot, I remember I went to Texas, I came back, and in Cali, you had to start paying for your bags now. Like it's like 10 cents a bag. Like it's different out here. Um, but you, like I said, you get used to it. It's not like the Bay is not welcoming. In fact, they're super into people from different cultures because we'll just absorb that into our own and spin it a little different.
Okay, so coming up, who would you say were your musical influences?
I would say like the biggest one is Andre 3000, bro. That's like my spirit animal. Like that's my guy, bro. That's like my guy. I love Three Stacks.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's never had like a solo per se except for the Love Below, but just even on just his verses on records, whether it's features or anything like that. Um, Ever since I was a little kid, since I heard Players Ball, bro, I just been down with Three Stacks. Also, Pimp C is one of my favorite rappers visually, and just the game that he was giving people in common. I would say those like three rappers. I like Tupac a lot too, but when like people always want to ask a rapper who's their top, who's their influences and shit. And for me, Pac is more of a personal influence in my life, not so much musical one.
Okay, dope. That's a solid group of people to be influenced by.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, you can't get no better than Three Stacks and Pimp C, bro.
Facts. So when did you like yourself start getting into music, like knowing going from okay, I'm a fan of music to actually want to make music?
Um, I don't even really know. It's one of those things that kind of crept up on me. I always have been writing poetry. Um, like when I say I come from a musical family, it's not like, they in there playing the bongos and Uncle Reggie played the this and the that. But like my mother always sang in the choir. When she was growing up, I'm a preacher's grandkid, so I grew up in and around the choir and the church and stuff like that. So yeah, you're gonna pick up on musicality and music theory just being there, especially in the Black church and everything. And same with my pops. it just kind of snuck around. And my parents were young when they had me, so hip hop is popping and everything. So they playing all that stuff while I'm growing up. It was kind of a thing that one day I was like, you know what I really want to do is like music. I would definitely say I was younger, like grade school type shit. But you don't never really hone into that till you find out who you are as a person. So it was definitely by high school when I was like freestyling and everything, because that's how I really got started. It was like freestyling with cats is when I knew for a fact, like, okay, I'm gonna try to wiggle my way to like actually make some bread off of this.
Do you remember the first song where like, you were like, yeah, this is the one. I'm gonna take this music thing serious.
Of my songs or like a song that I heard?
Yeah, of your songs that you made.
I would really say like this record I wrote called Henny. I wrote it because my brother made the beat, and I had the first, I think I think like the first 8 bars already written, and it just kind of matched up the tempo wise with the song and everything. And once we recorded it, I was like, this is kind of a hit, you know what I mean? And then we put it on SoundCloud, and that shit did numbers on SoundCloud. And it made me think, okay, maybe I should put a lot more focus in this, because I had been making records before that. I'd even released projects before that, but I wouldn't say I was taking it seriously. And so that's like the winter of 2016, because I ended up putting it on this project called The Grooviest that dropped the summer of 2017. And the video had done like more numbers than I had ever done before. I got like I said, hella streams on SoundCloud, and even on the actual song on Spotify and all iTunes and everything, and like it picked up steam there. So that's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna really focus on this. I'm gonna really start making sure my visuals was tight and my releases is tight, and I've just been building since then.
Oh yeah. Speaking on your visuals, your visuals are very dope. They're very creative. What's the inspiration behind those?
Bro, I love movies, dog. I think most times like I'm a jukebox, because like I can just come up with random music, whether it's hip hop or different genres. Like my pops always play like rock and roll growing up, so I would know more rock and roll songs than the typical whatever people consider black people should know. Like I guess my music taste isn't always like that, but I feel like I think in movie wise, like everything is very cinematic to me when I'm breaking stuff down, even when I'm structuring my rhymes. So when it comes to the visuals, I want it to look the same, or at least up to par with to what my budget was at that time and everything. So I need a dope location. I just don't want to be standing there in front of some fucking blank ass building. I need something that's visually catching. You know what I mean? I need my fit to be looking on point. I don't think like I'm like the drippiest of fashion guys, but I could put some stuff together to where I look fresh, you know what I mean? So I need to make sure the shirt match the shoes, match the so on and so forth. So for me, everything is, I don't say a checklist, but you gotta, what are you trying to convey in that song? And whatever I'm trying to convey, that's what I'm trying to aim towards. And I sit there and I'll write out shots that I want, talk to the director, make sure that we're on the same page and go from there. I used to shoot my own videos too. I really don't do that anymore. I got like a team that I can connect with now that I know will shoot better, and I ain't have to worry about the editing and all this stuff together and making sure my song match the lips on the screen. I don't gotta do none of that. I'm just making the music now.
Yeah, man, you gotta have a team. Team makes your job much easier. But since you said
Bruh.
movies, I have to put you on the spot. What's your top three?
Top 3 movies?
Yeah.
Damn, son. All right. Top 3 movies, bro. I definitely got to say Juice is like one that I always go back to. I love Juice, just the story structure and how it just sets up, and it makes New York seem like a whole nother city, or no, I'm saying not city, but whole nother character in itself, not just the city. Because just when he's throwing the gun away in the river, or they're hopping over the rooftops, it's just like, damn, is he gonna make it and shit? It's just, I love Juice like a lot. It's one of my like go-tos when I just want even something in the background. Um, Godfather 2, that's a good one. So that's one of the two. And then like a newer movie, bro. So not like all gangster mob movies. I do like Black Panther, like a lot. Like Black Panther was like one of my, I saved the movie ticket
Okay.
from that shit. And then my mom had the poster from, she got it from like one of her friends, I don't even know, but she was like, "Hey, baby, you want this?" Oh, hell yeah! So I got that shit hanging up in my hallway. So Black Panther, that was really dope. Just everything about it, the movie, the characters, the music. It took place in Oakland. That's like up the street from where I stay, or some of it took place in Oakland. The director's from Oakland, so hometown hero. So yeah, I guess that's a cool little top three. I don't know about Godfather. We might be able to switch that one out, but definitely Juice and Black Panther.
Okay, that's a solid top three. So, listening to your music is not all hypey music or, standard to like Bay Area music. So how would you describe your sound?
Like me, bro. I know that sounds hella cliche, but like I just be making shit that I would want to listen to. Motivate myself, motivate you, motivate the listener. Um, also have fun, because who wants to be like depressed and sad all the time? But we could go there if need be. Because I'm a person too. I have multiple array of feelings. But yeah, bro, it's shit that you can vibe to, stuff that you definitely play in the car late night, whether you just cruising or heading somewhere. It's definitely that type of vibe. I do have some like more up tempo songs and shit, but honestly, it's more like a lower tempo, moodier type of sound. But it's just some shit that I want to hear, some cool player shit, if you will.
Definitely, I'm definitely enjoyed the music. Definitely enjoyed the tapes. So, my next question: what would you say has been your best experience so far with music? Whether it's been concert shows, feedback.
Um, Me and my brother have like this clothing line that we just kind of piggybacked off of like our music and everything. And the love that we get from there is because I've never died into something like that before. And we've been doing that like right before the pandemic. So that kind of love and people copping shit and wearing stuff and sending me pictures and everything. Um, and then all the while tagging it with my music and understand the connection. I feel like it's something beautiful. And it also just shows that I can build my brand far beyond just the words that I scribble down in my phone or whatnot, but the other ideas that I have that I can really make some dough off of this.
All right, let's talk about that a little bit. A little shameless plug time. You can speak about your clothing brand a little bit.
Oh, yeah, elevated lifestyle. A website coming soon, but as of right now, you can check out the Instagram, Elevated Lifestyle Apparel. Like I said, it's just something that me and my brother came up with like the summer of 2019. We took a trip down to LA to meet up with some cast and to meet up with some distribution and really got our foothold in there. And we came back. It was like a whirlwind trip too, brother. We did that shit like a day. Like we was in LA for like 7-8 hours tops, maybe. But really just getting our foothold and just seeing how people have really responded to it has really made me want to go even harder. I'm more of the creative design guy, and he's the business guy running this and everything. But the ideas that I have creation wise, I feel like they're kind of fresh, and it kind of matches with my music. We were working with another distributor now, but now we're pushing shit on our own. But that's really the main thing I got going is elevated lifestyle and beyond my music. I also have a podcast that I'm gonna start putting out the second season, the episodes for it in a few weeks here, and give some breathing room for my actual EP that drops this Friday. But yeah, the podcast is called New Material. The first season was lit. Like I dug that, and we just kind of updated everything. I got the little podcast microphones. I got the mixing board and everything, all that. So just step my game up a little bit. The sound quality, I got a better camera, so the visuals will be better too. I'll be uploading it on anywhere you can listen to the podcast stuff, and also my YouTube channel.
So yeah, you kind of segued into my next question a little bit earlier. You say you have your new EP dropping Friday. So can you speak about that a little bit? It's a part two of a previous project that you dropped.
Yeah, it's a sequel to Tupac was the previous one I dropped last summer. I don't know the exact date. I want to say like maybe like early June, late May, maybe the 30th of May, something like that. But I felt like I had needed to drop something in the midst of the pandemic. I felt like why not? And so I only had 2 songs ready to go. Tupac, boom. But then I had got the idea why not build upon that, and so I have 3-piece, which is dropping this Friday on all streaming sites. including YouTube, which is not a streaming site, but they be putting that shit out too. But yeah, it's 3 songs. They're like fire, bro. Like, and I know niggas be saying that, but I like really think this shit is like some of my best work. I upgraded my microphone right as I was releasing my other project. Damn, what a year it's been, at the end of 2020. And I always get better on the mixing, like every time, you know what I mean? Because it's put in, 10,000 hours and whatnot. But the producers that I worked on here, the mixing, the visuals for this, they all like top notch fire. I'm sure Soup already like showed you a little bit of the Never Enough video. That shit's hitting, bro. That shit's hitting, I'm telling you.
What can fans expect differently from this project? It's been about 2 years. Well, not 2 years, it's a whole summer from the 2-pack project. Now you have 3 tracks coming out. So obviously your sound has evolved, you've gotten better. So what can fans expect listening this time around?
It's kind of the furthering of the mythology and everything. Like in between all this, I did drop Damn What a Year It's Been at the end of 2020. But this is just that connection to the short, concise sounds, the short, concise songs and everything. Like we back with that. And I know like in the summer, sometimes you just want just that one little song just to go. And I'm definitely creating a vibe with these 3 tracks on here. I've stepped my game up. Niggas that listen to my last track already know I work with Dame on Damn What a Year It's Been with the song Fuck Helicopters. So he's on here with a song I got called Like Mike. But bro, I got this record with D.Will called Never Enough. That's probably that's probably my favorite song on the project and everything. And we already shot the video for that, and that's probably gonna come out in the next few weeks and everything. And I am shooting a video for Like Mike this Saturday. So the record will come out Friday. We shooting a video for Like Mike. So I'm gonna just come with the visuals. I'll probably do one for Full Clip too, all the records on there. But basically, to sum up your question, bro, they can expect just that fire, bro. I'm gonna give you the upbeat tempo. I'm gonna get you with the chill song. I'm gonna get you with the smoking record. I got all you need in these 3 songs.
That's dope. So it's gonna be a busy weekend for you. Your project's coming out, video shoot Saturday. So just looking forward for all that content.
Oh yeah. That's content is king, bro. Content is king. You gotta stay visual with these people. Even though I'm more like a low key cat. If I wasn't doing music, I probably wouldn't even have like social media. But you know what I mean? People want to see your face, guys. People want to see your face. So I'm trying to keep just everything running, everything going.
Can you speak about that though a little bit? Is music has forced you to get out, I guess, of your shell, being a low key person. But when you make music, you have no to be on the front line, posting every day almost, and just staying active with your followers.
Yeah. I mean, it comes with the territory, right? It's like, it's what you want to do. It just only certain type of people could really fuck with it. I mean, I'm not the type of, or at least I'm not at that level yet where I could be like Frank Ocean and post like once a year, just boom, drop a record and then like, yeah, nigga, listen to that shit. You know what I mean? I would love to be, because I'm not saying I would do that, but I would love to have that type of fan base, that type of reach to where you could be like, boom, nigga, go. But no, you gotta, at this stage, you gotta be about it. So I'm with that shit. It's not like I'm being outside of my shell. It's just I would rather just chilling, kind of smoking, kicking with my niggas, you know what I'm saying? Talk to some females, play some video games, real cool shit. But nah, you gotta, hey bro, while I'm talking to these females, can you take a picture? Hey bro, we out here doing something cool. Let me take this picture one time so I can post this shit. It is kind of like artificial in the sense that I gotta be on my P's and Q's, because yeah, me and the homies do just kick it. You know what I'm saying? We be doing fly shit when the cameras are off. But sometimes you gotta make sure you take these pictures so I can post some shit. I don't even post every day, bro. I post maybe every couple of days, twice a week, 3 times a week, some shit like that. Cause I just be living my life. I think that's what's important as an artist too. You gotta live your life, so you got shit to rap about. I'm saying I can't tell you how it is to pay your mortgage off if I ain't buy a house. I can't tell you how it is to drive in this nice car if I ain't go buy that. I ain't tell you how it is to go chill at this one spot if I ain't go there. So I have to actually do that so I can then express it to you, so that you as the listener can maybe aspire yourself, or, oh yeah, I did that shit too. That nigga just like me, blah, blah, blah. So you gotta live your life. But at the same time, you gotta make sure the pictures is out, nigga. I gotta make sure my gold flops in there.
Definitely.
But I mean, it is what it is, bro. I'm with it. I'm really tripping.
Okay, so you got the dope visuals dropping, you got the project dropping this Friday. So, as an artist, a lot of people, they're gonna be checking in. What do you want people to know about you as an artist when they listen to your music?
And I'm not playing. I'm here making dope content because I wouldn't just say music is the whole package. And I'm giving you game, whether you catch it the first time or not. Like just peep the music, and you understand where I'm coming from. We can make some money with this. You know what I mean? You can make some money too. I'm trying to make sure that you financially literate. I'm trying to make sure that you can do some fly shit as well. I mean, just trying to create a vibe.
Definitely. So, this really gonna be the last question for the interview here, man. Do you feel that you're gonna be the one or one of the ones that will put Hayward, California on the map?
I mean, I would say that's Spice one. You know what I mean? Maybe even a little slug, but definitely, bro, definitely. We got some shit coming this summer, and I'm not finished. I'm dropping, this 3-piece right here, but I'm also gonna hit you with another project later in the winter. So we keeping the visuals, the music, the clothing, and everything else that I got all up in here coming. So I would just make sure that you keep your P's and Q's formed on me. But yeah, bro, we definitely gonna get Hayward on the map. If it's not already there, we're gonna make sure it's bigger.
It's a fact, man. So, Michael, I want to thank you for taking the time out, kicking it with us today. It's a great interview. Got to learn a lot about you. Excited for your project coming out. Just get the people your socials where they can find your music, your clothing brand, your podcast, everything, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely. More shameless plugs. My Instagram is DeAngelo the God, DeAngelo the God. My YouTube is DeAngelo Verse, so just DeAngelo and then verse on the end of it. I have a website called codegangmusic.com. You can sign up for my email list there. That's where you can get like tapped in with everything I do early. If you want to check out the clothing line, that's Elevated Lifestyle Apparel on Instagram. If you could help people out by, tagging all of this and whatnot, because that's a lot of info and whatnot. But yeah, just sign up for the email list, honestly, on codegangmusic.com. That's probably the best way to stay tapped in with everything. I'm sending emails in there, not all the time, but just every time I got a release or every time there's some new clothing or just something that I think is interesting that I'd like to tap in with my fan base, I send that. And I fuck with the people that have signed up with it because they really do tap in. They answer back the emails, and my fan base is actually kind of with the shit, bro. Like we building, we rolling, and they've been fucking with me. Like they got me feeling like I'm popping right now, and I definitely appreciate each and every one of them because all them dope visuals, all the sales, all of that shit would mean not a goddamn thing if these people wasn't actually enjoying the content that I'm creating.
Facts, man. Facts. Shout out to all the fans, man. Even our fans, our people that tune in. Shout out to you guys. 'Cause y'all make
A whole lot of gang shit, bro. A whole lot of gang shit.
definitely. So yeah, we're gonna have all your socials, your thing pop up right across the screen there so the people will be able to see it. And once again, thanks for kicking it with us at Diamond Cut LLC.
Hey, yo, shout out to Diamond Cut LLC, bro. Thank you for having me, dog. I'll make sure you have a great, wonderful rest of your day, whoever's listening to this. All right. If no one cares about you, I care about you. We're going to get through this. Keep your head up.
What's up, bro? Have a good one, man. Shout out to you. Good luck with the tape, and we'll stay tapped in for sure.
All right, for sure, bro. Peace.